Hello, people. Welcome back to Alicia's pregnancy journey. Uh, Hope I'm talking loud enough over the fan and air conditioner. Why do I have a fan and air conditioner on? Because I'm hot. I'm hot. The belly, yeah, is big. Um, not much is not much has changed like medically since the last video. Um, but one thing has changed is now we're in the third trimester, so that means now I'm not just getting needles every week. I'm seeing the doctor every week just to talk and chat about what signs and symptoms is happening with me right now. Nothing's happening. Yeah, nothing's happened so far. We did have our ultrasound, third trimester ultrasound, just to really like check on baby to make sure baby's measuring to what he's supposed to be measuring. The craziest thing is that I did not know that they can tell you like the weight of the baby from the ultrasound so far. So according to the last ultrasound was about 2 weeks ago, the baby is measuring at 3 pounds already. 3 pounds. So if you watch my previous video, you will know that pretty much this baby is almost bigger than what Joe and Lana was when they were born. He's way past Lana, the 1 pound baby, and almost probably it will be bigger than Joe, I guarantee. Because Joe was 312 and this baby's already 3. So we just entered week 30. So Joe, we passed Lana, which is a great thing. And once he hit 32, we passed Joe. So we're in great shape. I am feeling, my mom probably said just Braxton hips, but I do feel cramping here and there. Not too much, not too little. Not really that bad. Emotionally, I tell everybody that, you know how what do they call a landlord want to evict somebody but they being held up in litigation. I'm being held up in litigations. I'm excited. I'm really excited for baby to come at this point. I just want my baby. That's how I really feel. Like I just want my baby at this point. Like I'm tired of the physical like slow down. I finally got to a point where not that I was super energetic, because if you measured it on a scale of like 100%, I never got to the 100%, but I got at least a good 80, 85. Now some days I'm barely making it to 50. 60 is probably like a highlight. I'm just tired. And then all of a sudden I've gotten like this social life, and everybody having graduation parties and weddings and baby showers, and everybody wants me to come. So, and on top of that, of course, I try to resume my pre-COVID life of extracurricular activities. So I have gymnastics twice a week, basketball league about to start, overnight camp coming up, and it's just like, why'd I do this to myself? But some way, somehow, we're gonna make it. What else? Emotionally, it's super great. Even though I complain about like all the physical likeness, which really comes from, which really comes from just me being 36. Like having a baby and pushing 40 is a whole lot different then having a baby and pushing 30. And, you know, I went to a friend of mine's baby shower, and her sister-in-law was there, and she had just had a baby like a few months ago. And she said, you know, having a baby at almost 40 hits you different. And I'm like, someone understands my pain. So, yeah, I know it's just not me. Because it's just different. And especially, you know, it'd be different if this is just like, you know, my first child. The physical thing that I might feel, but I wouldn't know the difference. But because this is my third child, I know the difference, and it's a lot, a whole lot, just physically. So yeah, so every week I'm going to the doctor and just seeing the doctor. The baby is moving. The baby is moving as I'm recording this video, and I can feel him like up in here, like in my rib cage, like just be chilling with his foot or arm or leg, like in my ribs, and it's like, Lord, please, please help me. Jay's really been great, even though if you follow us on Instagram, you'll see how he always talking ish about me being boozling him. I really don't. You know, he knows happy wife, happy life. Yeah, I know they say happy spouse, happy home, but he knows it's really happy wife, happy life. So, you know, it's just great to really experience it from a different, you know, from this perspective, from a happy perspective, in a happy marriage. And something that I really didn't think about until like recently, you know, I wasn't married with my first 2 children, and knowing that with this baby, like when they say, because a lot of time they just, in the hospital, they just put baby and they put the last name, typically like mom's last name, and it's like baby Pittman, and baby Pittman is like me. Pittman is me and my husband and my baby's name. It's like it brings a different type of excitement and a different type of joy to it, knowing that my child and me are going to have last name, the same last name, you know, as opposed to before. And not that I don't know, I didn't even really think about it before, because my mom and my dad weren't married. I didn't really think about it or think it made a difference, but it does, you know, it does make a little bit of a difference. And kind of, and not emotionally for me, I'll say for me, it does make a little bit of a difference, just knowing that fact. And then just being in a happy marriage, you know, don't get it twisted. Some days I irk his last nerve, and then some days he irks my last nerve too. But even with all that, like, I'm genuinely happy about the place that I am in my marriage, you know, as a wife, as a mom, as a stepmom, even with all the craziness that comes through it. And I'm so excited to bring this baby into this environment that is so filled with love and joy that, you know, I just know like the baby is going to be great. I can't wait to see like how everybody adjusts, because it's definitely going to be a hard adjustment. You know, not only is the baby coming, but the baby's coming at the beginning of a new school year. So, Lord willing, come that he comes a little early before the first day of school, but our due date is September the 3rd, and the first day of school is August the 30th. So, yeah, it depends on what he want to do. So, I'm hoping, I'm trying to talk to him. And I keep saying him, people keep asking me, did we find out the sex? We did not find out the sex. I'm speaking him into existence. Will my child, if it's a girl, be upset if they watch all these videos later on in life and say, like, you thought I was a boy? Like, I wanted you to be a boy, but more than anything, we just happy to have, we'll just be happy to have a healthy baby, a safe delivery, and there's nothing wrong with hoping to have a specific gender. Have a tiebreaker. We got 2 boys, 2 girls, so that'll be great. And just in the craziness of this house, that is about to be 5 children, a bunch of pit bulls, and us. We're gonna make it work. Some way, somehow, it's just gonna work. I just truly believe that with all the angels we have watching us, and God himself, is just, everything is just gonna be okay. And just riding a ride. Like, sometimes somebody reminded me today, like, sometimes watch the journey is just as amazing as getting to the finish line. And this journey has definitely been amazing, and I can only imagine what the finish line is like. I've been having the weirdest, not weird dreams. I was having like really weird, crazy dreams, but now all I do is dream about delivery. And how I'm gonna deliver, where I'm gonna be at when I deliver, what's gonna happen when you deliver, like when labor is gonna go into place. So I'm praying for it to be in the middle of the night when Jay's already home, and I don't have to wait for him to get home from work. But till next time, you're just gonna see me bumping around and keep on bumping until the end. I think our next video, I'm gonna make Jay join me so he can shoot some questions at Jay, the father to be, and it'll just be him recording and talking about his thoughts and how he feels about Magic number 5 and all the things that's different for him this time around. So, all my perspectives, all my fears. So, it's time for him to share his too. So, till then, bye.